and then you have to find the right time to put it through, and you succeed through it. So this is timing. I've already done the autograph on them for you, and the first one says it's time to take it to the next level. Go for your dreams. From me. The other one says those who succeed are people who failed and tried just one more time. From me. BOBI WINE, it was a pleasure to meet you. Keep moving on. Togwa Mutsubi.
Okay, a few more questions before we wrap up.
Hi, Sarah, one of your men from Michigan. My question is, first of all, I always get concerned for your safety, and we really applaud you that you can be out there and risk your life. So we always pray for you, because we know it's hard in Uganda for what you're doing. Let's fast forward to 2021. People power has won. My concern is, how will the future president from the common people lead in a military that is currently owned by Museveni? What future plans are there to centralize the army or the military? Because the concern is, I mean, how is one, we all know the army and the military is under Museveni. It has been trained and it's been owned. It's like an asset to him. So how is that president going to control the army? It's quite concerning. The next one is, what is the judicial law about elections for the people in the diaspora? Can USA citizens still vote in Uganda, or do we have to be dual citizens? Thank you.
Thank you. Again, keep them really brief.
Thank you for the opportunity to ask a question. My name is Josephine Osire. I'm a medical doctor. I'm in private practice here in Germantown. I've lived in this country for 30 years. And today, Mr. Chagulanyi, the most beautiful thing I heard you say was both young and old are welcome in this movement. I may not look very old, but I'm much older than you. I came in this country 32 years ago. When I was 11 years old, Idi Amin took over our country. And sir, it has not been the same. We saw a glimpse of a good country and lost it. And we have lived in pain. So as an older person, who when I saw Museveni coming in, I never believed in him. I knew he was no good for our country. And for 32 years, I have come to this country. I was married, I raised my children. I got married, I raised my children. I'm still married. And Museveni is still in power. That is painful to me. I've never believed in him. However, thank you for saying that. And keep it. Include the older people. Include us. We have your pain. You've suffered this pain longer than you have. Secondly, I have a question about boycotting. Why is it that we cannot use boycotting? Why can't we use telephones, send messages around to people and boycott these people who are oppressing us? I've marveled at that we have cell phones in our hands. We can use it as a relay to pass these boycotting ideas on, so we can boycott things out of the comfort of our homes. So people don't even have to go on the street. They can just not show up for stuff. And also, I come Busia district. I speak a language called Lugwe. I have listened to this beautiful Taronga Luwede song, and I'm a Bantu speaker. So I would like you, Mr. Chagurani, to go all over the country and translate this song to different languages.
My name is John Magoba. You touched on an issue of helping out our people who are in prison, who need financial support. What I'm asking you today is, what channel do you have always in place where the silent people who are willing to help out can go? What plans do you have? We want to help our people, but you see I'm wearing black, I'm not wearing red, because I don't know what's going to happen to me tomorrow. So, a person like me who would want to help, how do I help? Thank you.
We have you on camera though.
BOBI WINE. My name is Lisa. I'm African, I wear American. And I'm very certain that you will be president of Uganda. I have some questions real quick. I just want you to educate me on some things. I know that Uganda is has a very large agriculture system, and I'd like you to tell me what other natural resources that Uganda has. Second, I know you talked about the dictatorship that's in place in Uganda. Can you tell me what type of funding and economic funding that they're getting, because they can't operate if they don't have any funding? And then as far as international corporations in Uganda, I'd like to know if you can name a few of those. And then my last question is, do you believe that outside forces are more or less dictating what's going on in Uganda? I know the presidency in place, the military, the police, those are all faces that you see, but do you think there's something behind all that as far as them being able to just continue to control the country? In other words, where are they getting their funding from, and how are you going to combat that?
Thank you. If you can please keep quiet so that we can go through this session. Let's please be respectful of everybody, but please turn it down a little bit. People power! Power! You're not the guy that please. People power! Power! People power! Power! My name is Abdul. I'm Mustafa. I'm a Nubian from Bongo. We already have a member in the government, Nubian, you know him. You have Rafika and other guys in the struggle. I want to thank Honorable for taking the dictatorship head on. Please clap for him. I joined People Power because of the cause. This young man has a cause that no any Ugandan has tried before. He's brave as hell. He's like Jesus. He's gone through the troubles. He's been beaten. He almost died because of the idea. So I want to talk about two things. First, Museveni is beautiful. I'm from Bongo and I participated in elections. If you remember Brendan and Kenya, we were part of her team. The government invested 8 billion Uganda shillings in that campaign by election. But we beat them because Brendan and Kenya was broke as hell. She didn't have money to give anybody. But she had a cause, truth and justice. She was talking about the issues. And Uganda, people from Luero had to invest their own money to campaign for her. Like, I didn't know her, but what she was talking about was like, no, let me mobilize my people so that we campaign. She didn't give us a coin, but she had a cause. The same happens to BOBI WINE. BOBI WINE has a cause, and this idea is too big. Maybe he doesn't know, but he has tested it. He went to Arua. You saw people come to you because they know there's a time for everything, and this is the time. So Ugandans, you must stand up. The second point is about money. Money. Ugandans, we must contribute to this cause. Look at the Kenyans. I was talking to somebody. He had a maid, a Kenyan maid. But this lady contributed almost all her salary for a Uganda. They are doing it. Ugandans, we can do that. And this is America, Mr. Kamara. We are not on issues of Kaboxi, take our note. You have things like GoFund. You have a lot of people, not only Ugandans, but when you've been to Jamaica, and people like you. In America, you have Americans, you have Kenyans, you have people from West Africa who can help us too. So we have to be more advanced in getting money from people. I can be in a company in my home, and I use my credit card or my debit card and I contribute. Thank you very much. No question, I was just trying.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. BOBI WINE kyali wambidde baleko. Sigenda kudda mu bintu byakwogera n'ebina ebibuuzo nga bibiri oba bisatu. Ekisookera ddala, bino byonna bye tutegeka kunandaga muntu twebereremu. Tuli mu sisitemu ya musajja, tuli mu sisitemu ya bosi. Tusobola okutuuka 2020 n'agamba kati okulonda kwendaga muntu tekuliimu. Kakati muddemu mwewandiise bodafikali, ekyo kisoboka. Kuseke, kakati ekirala mbeera ki gye tuyinza okukyusaamu Besigye gy'atakozesezza. Waliwo ayogedde nti Besigye bakiruddemu bagezezzaako kigambe. Bukakafu ki bwe tulina tulaba nti BOBI waali wano 221 esobola okutuuka nga tali kukakafula. Bateekawo embeera okitegeera kati obubaka obwange si kuwa magezi wabula tulowooze, let's think outside the box. Okitegeera ate n'ekirala saagala tulowooze nnyo zino victories zino eza Arua, Lukungi, Kyadondo zikuwa amaanyi teziri mu makulu. Kankugulire oli omusajja ekintu ekikye kyasinga okuteekako ki amaanyi. Kakati you go and win parliamentary election, but when it comes to the presidency, it's something else. So my message here is, let us think outside the box. What are we going to do? What if you reach 2021 and you're not even nominated? Embeera basobola okuteekako emmundu Arua, kiki ekigaana? Those are critical issues that we know okulowoozaako.
BOBI tusanyusa okulaba wano nze ngenda kukozesa Luganda.
I'm sorry, sir. This will be the last question.
Weebale nnyo okuvaayo okulwanira omuntu owa bulijjo ekyo kikulu nnyo naye nina obubaka bwenjagala okutegeeza. Embeera gye tulimu nzibu ate era ogitegeera bulungi, naye nga bw'olaba abantu bonna bavuddeyo babeereko kye bakola, amaanyi ago twagala tugakuume nga gagenda mu maaso, si kwogera bwogezi naye ebikolwa. Ekigambo kiri kimu era kiri mu bubaka bwo, okwebeereramu. Kwebeeramu kigambo kikulu nnyo kinene. We have to be there for ourselves. We have to support in any way we can do it. That's the whole message. Kakati Bobi, zikyenjagala okusaba, laba nti abantu bonna ku levels zonna, kababeere bannaddiini, ab'amagye, abantu ababulijjo, ababu bizinesi obutono, abakulu n'abato, bonna laba nti obubaka bubatuukako. Naffe abakuŋŋaanye wano obubaka tubutuuse, tumale butakoma wano, twongere ekintu kitambuza, kitambule mu Amerika, kitambule mu states zonna, kitambule n'ensi yonna. Ate n'ekirala Mukama akuwa obulamu, kubanga abakulwanyisa bangi, naye weesige Mukama ojja kumalako era tukuwagira. Mukama akuwe.
Waliwo omwami wano yasembayo yekka abatalina kyagala okugamba. Yasembayo.
Emyaka gye tulimu myaka mingi ddala. Ono ddala Wambogo neddira Mbogo. Kati bannaffe fe watukulidde bano abaana nga tebannagaali bajjajja bakitaffe nga tuli mu ddembe ppitirifu tetulabangako kintu kifaananga kino era kyetusibizza mu buwaŋŋanguse. Tulina ennaku, tulina ate n'essuubi erigamba nti abaana be tuzadde ennaku zino kati ne batulwanirira. Tusaba Katonda nga tunaakugenda gy'ali atulabe ku kino abaana kye balwanirira. Tukukuutirira nti tova ku Katonda. Wayogedde nti Katonda ali ku sayidi yaffe. When God is on our side,
we are the winners.
Exactly. Tusabira enkya n'eggulo ekyo tukimanyi. Abantu wano wonna beesibye nti bajja kusabira. Bwe nkuyita muvubuka nti omuvubuka oyo, bwe nkuyita mwana nti omwana oyo, mwana wange toterebuka naye kimu kye neebuuza. Abantu bwe baba bulijjo nga balwaninga baganda tebalwaningira ku bintu bannange nze nja kuyamba amasomero, amalwaliro, tetunnakuwulirako ekyo batunnatuusa kulwaninga. Otuwe kye tugamba nti Bobi Wine tumugira ki? Afa tujja kumusapootinga kubagenda kutuwa kino. Fena okukibitisije kuno tuyindi balwadde tetulina ddagala lye tuyinza kulijja nga tugenze Uganda. Kakati mwana wange gwe wabukadde bubuuno awukalaati.
Brothers and sisters,
This is the aunt of BOBI WINE. This is his aunt. So she's here to present a book, BOBI WINE.
BOBI WINE, oye! BOBI WINE, oye! People power, oye!
BOBI WINE, we are recommending 3 people who are in your life. We want you to follow those 3 people. First of all, you've got to follow your parents, because you are in your mother's womb for 9 months. And daddy was home all the time. Daddy gave you the initial value of following. He was a democratic man. He was in the democratic party, and he taught you to follow him. And you are in your mother's house, your mother's womb, 9 months. So those 2 people, plus this man, Mandela. So Mandela, you followed Mandela, and you like Mandela, and Mandela told you how to follow and to lead people.
Amen.
That's your example. So we recommend that and your parents, because you are in your mother's womb 9 months, and your father gave me all the lessons of following, of leading people. So may God bless you, and may your people give you the example to lead us all. We wish you many years.
Wow. You know, if I was still in Jamaica, I would say, big up to you, Mama and Papa. Thank you very much, Mama. Thank you very much, Papa. It's very, very encouraging when we see our elders standing with us and endorsing what we are doing. It indeed gives us the confidence that we are not wrong. So we want to continuously be evidence that the values you believed in are actually not dead. They are living in us, and we can tell you, Mama and Papa, that in your lifetime we shall fight so hard to see that you see liberty in your lifetime. I thank you. Mama asked a question. Mama buze chibuzo, you will allow me to mix languages. Mama buze chibuzo nti okujjako tonna tubulira bw'oyimirira ku ki, gw'olwana naye olwanirira ki. Olw'ebbula ly'obudde Mama tetujja biyitamu byonna byonna, naye kikusinga kwa byonna twagala okubeera mu Uganda nga tuyina eddembe, nga tusobola okukuŋŋaana nga wano bwe tukuŋŋaanye ne twogera ku nsonga z'eggwanga lyaffe. Twagala tubeere mu Uganda ng'ekolera buli omu, nga buli omu alina equal opportunities mama oyogedde ku ddwaliro nti ogenda mu ddwaliro nga tewali ddagala ne waliyo balinga omwana we bw'ayagala okuzaala bamussa ku nnyonyi ne bamufulumya eggwanga. So twagala tubeere mu ggwanga nga naffe abaliyala ng'omanyi nti nsobola okubula ssente zonna ezikola ezigenda mu mafandali, nsobola okubulwa ssente ezigenda okweyagala naye sijja kubulwa ssente zinzijanjaba kuba mpa omusolo. Ye Uganda gye twagala okubeera mu maama. So bw'olaba tukanyana twagala okubeera mu nsi gye twegomba gye tumanyi nti tusobola okufuna kuba okukola tukola. So yensi gye twagala okubeeramu maama, ensi erimu obwenkanya nga tewali muntu agenda kujja kukuba emigo oba tebakyalibo kubanga temuyina ndowooza y'emu. Twagala kubeera mu Uganda nga eggwanga lyange tribe yange nga si siini, nga si kikolimo, nga tonjajingira ku linnya lyange erisembayo. Twagala kubeera mu Uganda ng'oba oli wa ggwanga ki oba ova mu famire ki nga bakujajingira ku ebyo ebikuvaamu. Ye Uganda gye twagala okubeeramu maama. Era tukakasa nti Uganda eyo bwe tunaba tukwataganye lazima tujja gituukako ate nga nammwe mukyali balamu. I want to thank Dr. Jeff Kalwe. Thank you for the books, but most importantly, thank you for the very, very uplifting words. You wrote that those who succeed are people who failed and tried one more time. So that actually feeds into the question my brother asked in Uganda. Obakyabadde kibuuzo mutuufu wayogedde ng'olinga aweddemu amaanyi n'ogamba bino ebyowandaaga muntu biveeko, ono omusajja ajja kukola kino ate ayinza n'okutuuka okulonda n'akugjawo, ayinza n'okutuuka n'agamba nti kati ono tagenda kwesimbawo, asobola okutuuka n'agamba nti tetugenda nakunominatinga. Okusookera ddala si yenze ensonga, ekyo njagala buli omu akimanye. Okunominatinga nze si ensonga, asobola n'okunzita kuba yali ayagala kunzita. Ne kasita ffenna tubeera mu nsonga eno, ffenna tubeera safe. Era ensonga lwaki nfuba nnyo endowooza gye nnyina ndabe nga buli omu agifuna. So it's not about me, it's about all of us. Nera n'okwagala okuzzaamu amaanyi muganda wange ogambe nti nasobola n'okujjawo okulonda kwegamba challenges nyingi nnyo eziku challenges. Naye nga Dr. bwawandiise wano alinga yalabye ekibuuzo kyo kigenda kujja n'agamba those who succeed are the people who failed and tried one more time. Tugezezanyiko emirundi mingi nga tulemwa neffe tetugezangako as a generation. Okay? It was about different politicians and different parties. But now it's about all of us. Tosobola kuŋŋamba nti kati tugifule that one more time. Nga yeeno. Tufube okulaba nti tutunulira ensobi zonna ezikolebbwa n'ensonga zonna ezitulemesezza okutuuka kye twagala okutuukako tuzitereze era tugezeeko one more time. Naye nga bwe tugambye one more time guno gwe mulundi gwe tugezaako gwe gusembayo kuba we tugenda okwenonola. Yes, I agree that the challenges are enormous, but the greatest president, at least the most praised president of this country, Barack Obama, said that even in the face of insurmountable challenges, insurmountable odds, people who love their country can change it.
Yes, we can.
You live in America. You know that we can. Say, yes, we can.
Yes, we
can. Yeah. So, my brother, it begins with the mind. It begins with positivity. I have seen many opposition leaders brutalized. I live in Magere, just a stone throw away from Kasangati. I saw what they did to Dr. Besigye when I was enjoying my music. And I knew what they could do to me if I stood my ground. But I said no. And yes, hell happened to me. They arrested me illegally. They incarcerated me. But guess what? The pressure that was put up freed me. So now we have a blueprint on how to liberate ourselves. You know this. You know there's something that has ever worked. So you know it can still work. I don't know how many more questions do we have. Somebody asked. One of my sisters commended me for calling for the inclusion of different generations, old people. Yes. Yes, those are, fountains of wisdom. We must know that there's only one old person that has disrespected the age. And we must not judge all elders according to President Museveni. We still respect age. Okay? We still do. We still have our culture. And we still tap into the wisdom and experience of our elders. So it's one of our values to seek counsel and guidance from our elders. We as young people, we are the muscle of this. But our elders play a big role, mainly as the brain of this. Somebody talked about boycotts. We've not thought about boycotting because if it is we are getting involved in everything because it's our right. And we are going to do it the right way, not the Museveni way. And we are going to win.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to thank her for translating Ngule into her language. Guys, this has been our hope, and I must use this platform to thank all the friends and all the talented people across the world that have translated this song and indeed most of the liberation songs into their own languages. I've said it before and I'm saying it now that my music is not only for entertainment but for edutainment. And it's not mine but for all of us. So please, whoever can translate these songs. We also have a program that we are running to try and translate them. But whoever can translate them, please do. And I hope you recorded Mama singing, and please give us the opportunity to share your version so that people can learn and also know that it's okay to translate it into their own languages. It's not about only me, it's about all of us. Everybody can play a role. You never know. You will be playing a big role by translating that song. Because you're pushing the message further in a nice way. Like Bob Marley said, when music hits, you don't feel pain. So let's continue using it. Finally, Lisa is a gentleman who is it half American and half African? He has a very complicated accent, but I was very attentive and I managed to pick out of the many at least 2 questions, yeah? He was asking about what other natural resources we have in Uganda. Man, we have everything, precisely. Everything. Okay? Uganda is Africa is the most beautiful piece of land on planet Earth. And Uganda is the most beautiful part of Africa. So Uganda is the most beautiful part of the most beautiful part. We have everything. Okay? Precisely.
But we are poorly managed.
if we were well governed, we would be able to substantiate that statement, which we will do. We're working on that. He also asked whether I believe that foreign sources are influencing the events in Uganda. There's no doubt, and that's why we reach out to them as well, because these are people who we relate with in terms of development. These are fellow citizens of the world. They are development partners. You know how many millions of dollars America gives to Uganda to support our education, our health, but most importantly, our military. Okay? It was an American gun that was used to shoot my driver. Okay? We called upon the US to review its relations with Uganda, and indeed to evoke some of these legislations, like the Magnitsky, to check the people that were perpetuating the human rights abuses. So foreign governments have a big influence in our country. And that's why we continue to call upon them to relate with Ugandans, not with one Ugandan. To have this relationship between, for example, America and Uganda, not America and Museveni. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a feeling that we've had a lot of seriousness and you want to loosen up a little bit. But I must say I am glad that I have the ability to use this influence that I got through music, to use this popularity to get your mind, to get your attention, because it's amidst having fun that we get the opportunity to disseminate important information and important communication. I request that you take this serious and you also use all possible ways. You know, entertaining ways are always the best ways to communicate. We have a problem in our country and we can no longer continue shying away from it. We can change our country. Okay? Our country is actually changing. Even if all of us who are here ignored the revolution that's taking place at home, it will come to pass, it will get accomplished. Okay? Our silence would only delay it. But I'm sure all of us want to one day congratulate ourselves for having played a role in the liberation of that beautiful country that we all call home. Thank you for listening to me, ladies and gentlemen. I thank God for keeping us going, and I must say, aluta continua. Sooner than later, we shall be free. Oh, lutalo, ngaluide, tuliyambale gule, tuliyambale gule, tuliyambale gule. Oh, lutalo, ngaluide, tuliyambale gule, tulizima mu Uganda. I think that's enough of being Chagulan. You want to see some BOBI wine, right? Yeah.
Before we get started, I have some announcements. Within a week, we will have a bank account that you can contribute to the movement. Secondly, tomorrow we're going to be starting a GoFundMe account. You can have at least $1. You'll get that communication through social media and email. And lastly, we will be having a fundraiser starting right now. If you can line up, you can take a picture with our president. So line up and you'll be fundraising. Why don't you say that?
Yeah, I also want to say that those already supporting other forces of change fighting for the same cause, please don't give up, continue supporting them. We can all do it from different sources.
Okay, so please line up. for a picture with Bobby Wine, open your wallet, open your purse. We have bags around here. We have boxes. Fundraise. This movement needs money. Thank you.
Very